from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Right?
And Arlie
take it in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Well, a few of them are computers, so, I mean, like, I think 2 or 3 of them are computers. So, I mean,
no, the ones that I tagged, the only ones that I tagged were the ones that need to play.
I gotcha.
And, yeah.
Well, Pounds did hit his dude up, and I haven't seen him hit, you know, vice versa, so. We'll see.
Check 54. 54. Hey, watch the slant. Back. Watch it. Tighten up.
Fucking come at me, bro.
Check 52.
Fucking come at me.
Out.
Wow.
33.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I'm good.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
As soon as the he's coming. As soon as the countdown went away,
Now
I
it's
just
first
started
and 10,
nailing.
a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, Chubb. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
I hear one. Oh, he's dead. Good one. I'll put this barricade up here.
Alert! Hey, Foxtrot! Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
From the 44, Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Trying to stick together. He's coming. They're coming.
Good. 180. Quit talking about it and bring it. Check three. Point it right.
This is like, I know when they had that, it was like Michael Myers.
Alert! My God!
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
I saw him run in here.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That clock will run down. And if they don't get
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Set a tone. Slam. Regular. Check. Up.
And just got over there.
Mayfield down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Until we almost
maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's in field goal range, but it's like I didn't notice, so I doubt he wants to start now. Oh, yeah, it's such a good opening drive. Because I have white jerseys on as the away team.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Other than that, no real reason.
They go play action. Mayfield.
That's what I said. Well, I mean, that's
pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Bud Dupree showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Yeah, no, that sucks. That's so we automatically lose now.
Run.
We gotta win. Oh God, they know we're here. They know we're here.
Long for Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey. Because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Nice. Mike Hilton.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's the rookie from Florida Atlantic, Kareth White. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
That was easy.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's pretty long there. 2,900 points, that's 2.
53, Mike. Heat these 2.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. First down, here's White. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's White. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And that one is incomplete. And
Yo, watch this play real quick, Zach.
Quarter
If you
number
can.
one.
Just watch
No
the running back.
score
He's
after
doing an
one
angle route.
on
That's how
EA
terrible that was.
Sports.
Oh, then you missed the play.
Boswell's
My running back
kick
did
is
an angle
good.
route. Dude, he threw
Boswell
it
signed to a
fucking
4-year deal
30 yards
last
and he
season,
threw
but
it
he
to the end.
struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20
Yeah.
when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs
That was
a
an
big
angle
bounce
route
back
to
in
the running back.
2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The first one has a pistol.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it
Nick,
together.
remember when you went to make that tackle in
Formulating
the
a
hole and then all of a
streak,
sudden you
got the whole
ran
month of
past them
December
and
still
nothing
left to play.
happened?
They think
Yeah.
they can get
For
in.
about
And they made it
7 yards.
very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
I gotta aim that bitch higher.
You go tight. You got tight. Real. You got tight right there.
That is a good spot to hide in this map. I just realized that.
Hey, alert, threat. Watch out.
You get
They'll
that.
try to run with Hunt.
Get a
And the D
barricade.
not yielding much
Put in
there.
there.
He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, alert.
I just missed him.
Check 26, check 26. Run. Bang. I got it.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Gets the ball at the
I
4-yard
Cameron
line.
Hayward's
And
ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and
Nick,
not
remember
got
that
too many
75-yard
attempts shorter than that
touchdown,
one.
or
I
not
don't think
touchdown
anyone got a
that
finger
he got,
on
that
it.
75-yard
That's
run?
about as bad a miss as you can have.
I held him at the 4-yard line, held him at the 5-yard line.
Serpentine patterns,
goal
Jack,
line
serpentine
stand,
patterns.
And he missed the extra point. Oh, I guess his dog jumped on him when he was playing.
The
Or his
Steeler
daughter did.
offense
Made
here
him
about
miss the
ready
kick.
for their next drive. And
I'm
thus
gonna
far,
tell
the
him,
weather
yeah,
has
tell us
not
that
slowed
thanks.
this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Who's got put on there, man? What was I said?
I said, tell her, I said, thanks. But I'm on the 20-yard line. That's what I'm trying to
After
say.
the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Alert.
Yeah.
Show that bench release and go. He's crashing. Black and burn.
Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Spent 0 time. Perfect. There we go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th.
Bro, he
Now
grabbed
it's
my dude's
1st.
arm.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On 1st down, it's White. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Are you sure you're not too late on that one?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You probably switched and not even realized.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, me in the ass.
The Browns drive about to get started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Check nickel. Pick that.
A run for Nick Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, team. Here I come.
Here's Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. And this will be caught at the 30. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right
Yeah,
side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
A very good movie.
It is, I agree.
Dad, did you ever watch When to Watch?
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go talk to my mama.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
So he just crushed.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
You might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left.
We give a shot, P90.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been...
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Just threw a pick because Ben throws it at fucking Juju's feet. Like, so fucking trash, Ben. Yeah, no, it's not like in real life, though. Like, that's like a 50 overall.
So trash. Yeah, he's trash in the game.
I mean, he's doing his thing in real life.
Cleveland offense ready to go.
I'll give
You're
that.
down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
That's who I use.
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hurry, hurry. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Throwing, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
I remember when Jason said that.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Becker complete and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Oh, God. I have 10 rounds left in my gun. Nope, they didn't grab it. They didn't grab it. Oh, God. Oh, God.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
King. Hurry.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Check it back. Hurry. Motion.
Now Mayfield.
Back it up here.
He's trying to get back in. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham as time expires in the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen.
Dude swats it, falls behind and
swats. Running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit, too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they get to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So we come upon
yeah, he missed. Well, now it's not even a huge deal that he got the touchdown. Now I'm still down a field goal.
Jonathan Coachman, our EA Sports halftime report.
You're like, oh yeah, just fucking dart jump on your ass now.
Set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
Basically, yeah.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
My name's Nick, and
that's complete to his running back, Connor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Burn.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that,
I keep forgetting he's 86 speed, so I'm trying to juke
running
people, and I
back
forgot he's
essentially
trash.
being a receiver downfield.
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task.
And don't say it's my headset because I literally just put it on, so look my hairy after.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
He's doing what to everybody?
Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
I'm so raised, bro. I'm hiding in the corner.
Running the toss here to White. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Got killed. They're coming.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I got a kill.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's got around 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
Yeah, man, Kane didn't even have a kill.
Intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And it's second down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one. And none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
I didn't hear what he said. I
Big
guess
play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's not getting. Hey, alert 33. Real.
This is true.
Kings.
All we're doing is speak the truth.
7. Let's go.
And the blitz does come. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Man, my defense playing so well, but I threw a pick in the goddamn
and
red
that is
zone
now
where I
his
could've just tied it
13th
up.
sack of the season as his great year continues. The punt team on now.
I wouldn't say
It's from
for
their
real,
own zone.
'cause
They
their
get it
defense, like,
away.
the corners are so
Switzer
shit.
on the return.
But when I keep
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set
like,
up
it's not in a
nicely
good way.
as they take over.
like I got in the red zone. Yeah, it's year 1, but I was in the red zone and I was like, I think I can fit this over there, and long story short, I couldn't. So
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get that one complete to Connor. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
yeah, he don't want to
So
get a
second
downgraded
and 8
teammate
here
without
after
me.
the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Not what I said.
You were thinking.
All right, team deathmatch, kill confirmed, body attack. Anything else?
53.
Here's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Wow, that is pretty messed up.
We've seen these defenses
Well, I
making
need
enough
other
opportunistic
teammates.
plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. 20, but it's brought in by Washington. A very well executed play. It goes for 29 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. When he finally got that opportunity, I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The first down,
I'm trying to stop.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Wait a minute.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Myles Garrett.
You can tell if you can hear your
and on
own
the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2
Yeah,
field
I
goals.
shouldn't have hurried up
That's
off.
the
I should have
bend
got
break, isn't it? And they
But I was
really
like,
didn't get broken
I wanted
at
to
all
do this
because
one play,
if you're
but
running
I
off the
forgot I
field
was on the
having
short side of the
2
field.
field goals
So
and 3
kinda
trips in the
fucked
red zone.
myself. Now, what's he going to do? Come on, bro. Did he message me? You could be. Wait a minute. Oh, baby, baby.
Oh, bitch.
I don't know. I'm messaging him now. I was like, yo, my daughter woke up. Like, no. I told him, I was like, yo, is everything good? I was like, my daughter woke up. I can't wait too long. He said, no. Bro, I can't.
You've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for...
I just listened to Cody Snapchat. That was funny. He goes, I know this washer's free, but are they supposed to scream like that? It's making this grinding sound.
He just said his son fell down the steps. I was like, everything good? I was like, my daughter woke up. I was like, I can't wait too long. He said, no, I'm not under controls. He said, his son fell down the steps. I was like, oh boy, hope he's okay. He said, 1 second. I said, okay. But like, I really can't. Like, Emma woke up. Like,
Why'd you fucking tell this kid to learn how to walk?
but like, I feel bad because the dude's like, it's his league. But I'm like, bro, like, I got to get her out in the living room. Like,
Are you winning?
It's tied 6-6, but I just got the ball back. I think I just got the ball. Did I just get the ball? No, I just kicked it to him. I think. It's not a fair sim because it'd be him having to leave. I mean, Emma can cry her fucking eyes out. I don't get 2 squirts of piss. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's gonna have to leave before I do. I'm gonna tell him, like, I don't want to be a dick, but like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here.
We'll see which kid suffers first.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna sit here. Well, I'm just not gonna sit. I'm not just gonna sit here for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. I want to do other things. Like,
oh no! I got him! I think I got him now.
trying to see if he like unpauses it, like something.
That's fucked up.
Of course, he's gonna fucking go off.
What time Gab get off?
9. Hey, what you doing? Let me know if that's too loud and I'll mute it. Well, I'm in the middle of doing something, so I actually can't mute it now. You're alright. Well, no, if you would have said it sooner, I would have. I'm suctioning her. Huh. You feel good.
Yeah, 'cause you are Nick.
Her, so we have to put this little, like, almost like a straw. You put it down in her trach and you suction. It's like getting boogers out of a little kid, you know? You just gotta suction her because her secretions gets too thick and then she could stop breathing.
Yeah, you're doing
He
pretty
said,
fast.
okay, I got him set on.
I feel bad I laughed at that.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
Next trip.
He said he got his
I laughed pretty hard, too.
Yeah, you are kind of fucked up. He's like, I'm like,
I did. There's no denying it.
Yeah, you definitely
The
went in.
Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
I mean, it's a kid. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like nothing bad.
You're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
He didn't get off the game, so I think the kid's
A
okay.
little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few
I mean, it's not
times
the,
on
I got
offense, get a couple
nieces
of
and
first
nephews,
downs,
and
hopefully
I'm sure
flip
when Emma gets
the
older,
field.
she's
Something
gonna smack
to
her.
build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I agree, you can laugh, Nick, but you laughed like menacingly.
Break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, say it was menacingly.
It was.
And again, it's Chubb. And running room
It wasn't like
scarce
a-
here. He's going to be stopped in his
It was like,
tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to shoot for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just
Do it once more.
quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Emma, chill out. Daddy's in the middle of
Call
something.
there, that brings up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Switzer.
Yeah, look at that punt return. It might not have been that wild, but it's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Black 20.
My name is Emma.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
It's gonna be
Back.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. First carry
That's
for
what I'm saying.
James
Like,
Conner.
go up.
Tackle
I mean,
made
like,
there by Myles Garrett.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, here's God. Derek. He must be on the phone with somebody.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And
Face
he'll be
mask.
brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other
It was a
right
good
away.
run
We knew
anyway.
that flag was
Probably
coming out.
would have been
And I
really
always
close to
enjoy
the
the
first down, but
conversation
that's the one
post
on it.
because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's White. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That's what
like
they
my
wanted out of that
dad.
1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
I remember when I lived in
Better was getting it in, and
1965.
now they can do whatever they want because they've got...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Roosevelt Nix. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to break the
That's what I keep trying
tie
to tell
and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Good.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Goodness. That's your child. Can't say that, man. Oh my God.
The Cleveland offense
Probably
ready to
trying his
go.
best, though.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for that offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
knocking the shit out of you.
Yeah, if he's hitting you, dog.
Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2?
Yeah, it is, Nick. Thanks for asking.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Take the ball.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
I think it's politically correct.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
No way. Look at that.
And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Look at that. Minka.
He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big
Did y'all
return.
see that?
And how about the convoy that got created to help him
Minka.
get all the way back
Literally, if I had
upfield?
more
I mean,
sideline,
that's the part that people miss on.
Dude,
that's
they
practice.
legitimately
That's
broke
worked on.
4
It doesn't
tackles.
just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
On 1st and 10 is counter.
Face mask.
And they'll
Dude,
go
this dude must have
backwards
aggressive
here,
tackling or
losing
something.
yardage to
That's
the
like a stiff face
14.
mask.
Boy, a tight game like this, 4th quarter,
Yeah, that's what I'm
personal
saying.
foul penalties,
He's
a
gotta
no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
A run for Snell.
Touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Benny Snell. His
Snell.
fifth touchdown on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
I thought we like
and last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Like,
down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go, here we go.
Angie and your mom.
They'll run on first down. White. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
With a knife.
230.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Pretty weak, but all right.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Roethlisberger. And he fires one incomplete.
Ooh, he's lying.
They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I did. So, yeah, I heard it. I heard it too, man.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Just start smacking them in the face.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Chill out. She's fine. She's just kicking her out.
To throw it. Nowhere to escape.
Quit talking. You're at work.
Cameron Hayward, his 2nd sack of the night.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always said, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivated. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The pitch to White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Emma, you're fine.
Right, if it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
53, check 53.
It's a 20.